The second deciding feature of a human entity is that you are not what you are. You are not a static entity. You are a dynamic process. And at every moment of time, you are changing. You are a continuous flux. So you can discern that the differences between your today's form and what you were 10 years back. So similarly, if you go back in time and then you start realizing how you were at the age of say 2 years, then 12 years, then 22 years, then 32 years, then 42 years, you will realize that at every point of time you are continuously changing. And when I say 10 years, then it doesn't mean just 10 years. I'm giving the example of 10 years because in 10 years the change becomes discernible and visible, both to you as well as to others. But the fact is that you are changing every moment. Every moment you are becoming a new person. So what was good for you 10 years back is not necessarily good for you now. What's good for you now will not necessarily be good for you after some time. So who will tell you what is good for you now? What activity, how much sleep, how much food, what food? It is only your intuition which can guide you on minute to minute, day to day, moment to moment basis what you should do. So when I say that you are a dynamic entity, that means you have to be constantly in touch with yourself. You have to have a conversation with yourself. So what do you want? What do you want to do? Because when you follow yourself, only then life will become blissful. When you are following my commands as orders or somebody else's, some influencer's advice you are following, then it's a burden. It's a burden. And how long can you follow that? I mean, and if you follow it, I see it as a mark of disease itself. If you follow somebody else, then I think it's a sign of disease. So basically, it's a dynamic entity and you have to decide every moment what you have to do.